There's new data coming out this week. It shows a potential financial crisis in the making among American farmers. According to the University of Arkansas, from April of last year to March, more than 250 farms have filed for Chapter 12 farm bankruptcy. That's a huge number. University economists say bankruptcy filings in the first quarter of this year, they've already exceeded last year's total. Here with us now is the owner of Deep Roots Farm in Maryland, a first-generation farmer, Gale Livingstone. Gale, welcome back. I spoke to you a few months ago. We wanted to check in with you again. Thank you for spending your Sunday morning with us.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Of course. Can you explain some of the challenges you're facing right now as a farmer in the United States?
I would say our biggest challenge is the labor shortage, and that's always been a challenge in farming. However, now with all the deportations and all of the issues with visas, folks are really struggling to find the support they need, which I think is also a major contributing factor to all these bankruptcy filings that you're seeing. If you do not have hands in your field, you cannot get the product out of the field. Therefore, getting it to market is not even possible. We face that challenge here in the DC metro area, finding farm workers for on-farm and off-farm work, and don't really know what the solution is to that.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine. What are the other farmers in the community saying to you when it comes to these struggles? Are all of you going through this collectively?
We are, actually, and it's, a big part of it is education. There used to be a time in this country when agricultural work or just the blue collar work was considered something respectable. And now we're seeing folks, more and more people are looking to do more professional jobs, and that's where folks are directing their children. There's no training programs for individuals that might be interested in getting into this field. And the training programs that are available are lacking. They're lacking the experienced educators. They're lacking the experienced spaces to get individuals trained up to actually be agricultural workers. Yes.
I was reading some of the data of farmers filing for bankruptcy just this year. We're in July, and it's already exceeded all of last year. Why do you think we're seeing more and more farms declare bankruptcy?
Well, again, if you cannot harvest your crops and get it to your buyers, you have no cash flow. A lot of large farms get their funding from the USDA in the beginning of the season to start the season. Now, if you get that funding or you can't get that funding, which that can also be an issue right now, the USDA has closed a lot of their local offices and are laying a lot of their workers off. So there's really no one at the desk, right? And so those loan applications may not be getting processed as efficiently. And so farmers do not have the financial resources to get the season going.
And farming is already difficult enough now with these obstacles on top of it. What is the USDA telling you in the way of predictions on the price of crops going forward?
I've had no kind of communication with the USDA about crop pricing. So I am not sure that anyone is really going to be able to fix this problem in the short term.
Especially if so many offices have closed and a lot of the employees have been laid off. You mentioned worker shortages earlier in this interview. The immigration crackdown, the recent ICE raids are contributing. There's no doubt. We hear it from farmers all the time. Here's what a pair of family wheat farmers had to say about the worker issue. I want to get your reaction after we play this for you.
USDA ERS says 43% of the farm workers here in the United States are undocumented. And if you threw those people out, we would have a food crisis instantly.
I mean, those workers work at other farms, not just farms. In fact, a lot of them are working at the agribusiness that support us, that we sell our product to, which is indirectly to feedlots, to dairies, to the packing plants. I mean, we have to have those workers operating all those entities for this circle of life to continue.
Are they right, Gale? Could this current crackdown cause a food crisis?
They've hit it on the nail. This is what a lot of folks don't understand. These jobs are not jobs that are high-paying jobs, but they are high stress. They are high physically demanding jobs because think about it, just working outdoors to begin with is hard work. Now, when the temperatures are 105, feels like 105, and you're still out there working for 6 to 8 hours straight, picking fruits and vegetables, I can't even stress to folks how exhausting that is on someone's body and someone's mental capacity to function. So not having that workforce, yes, you're going to see shortages in the supermarket. You're going to see prices skyrocket. You're going to also see people that are already struggling with food access are going to even feel the pressure more.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.